Silver, I do think that this high on gold coincided with silver hitting 50 again. Let me see that. Yeah, it hit 50, didn't it? Yeah, so this is technically a new all-time high in silver. Silver was also going parabolic at the time. It hit 50, and that was a death knell for this whole metals rally. Do I think silver is going to exceed 50 in any significant way? I think eventually it should, but not now, not until it pulls back to this moving average. And notice that silver wasn't as overbought as gold. I'm just looking at this for the first time because I don't really trade silver. You know why now? It's mostly because there are no silver-backed crypto assets, so I don't really trade it. However, I can see that silver's 18-month cycle was alive and well, unlike in gold. So you can see a low here in February 2024, and then there's this low here in April of 2025. This is the last 18-month cycle that I see. So it's not as overbought. However, I do think that the fact that it went back to 50 on no news other than the fact that gold had gone up a lot, because I don't think silver was rallying for any particular. I mean, central banks are not accumulating silver. They're accumulating gold. China primarily is buying gold. Central banks are buying gold. All the headlines are about gold, but silver has to move because I mean it's poor man's gold, right? Silver is poor man's gold. Okay, fine. That's a good story, but it's not a catalyst. So when I started seeing silver move, I actually got a little more bearish. I thought, okay, this is probably the end. And by the time it hits 50, people are gonna liquidate. Now again, I don't have a strong view on silver. I don't know if it goes to 150. I don't know if it goes to 500. I don't know what Peter Schiff is saying about silver. For all I care, for all I know, yes, it can 10x from here, but I don't know within which time frame because I don't really study this one. To me, just as a trade, just as a short-term indicator, the fact that silver hit 50 was it to me. It meant that we were close to the end. We were close to this significant cycle high. It was mostly sentiment. It was mostly people getting absurdly bullish on gold on social media that caused me to get a little bearish. It was mostly that. But then on top of that, when I saw silver cross 50, I thought, okay, on no news other than gold is making the all-time highs and everybody's talking about it. Those two factors combined, and the fact that, as I showed you, we haven't seen the 18-month pause on gold in years. In 2 years, we haven't seen it, and that's kind of unusual. All those factors combined told me that, okay, this thing is probably done for now.